Well, it's been a while since I touched this game for the last time. What was it, 3 weeks? Well, anyway, I've gotten some useful advice. Apparently, you can get an extra life right there, as you just saw. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to head for Tails now. Gotta be patient. Okay, now I can pass. That's good. Okay, now there's going to be one more obstacle down there. I'm going to go on the outside of the turn not to get hit. So there we go. Special stage number 5. Let's see how this one goes. As I mentioned earlier, the Tails one appeared to be a little bit harder, so let's see how I fare. Not bad so far. Gotta beware of those stray mines there. There are a lot less of them than in the Knuckles stages, but right now I'm doing just fine. I've already gotten 100 rings, and I'm like halfway through the second section. So, okay, 135, and all I gotta do now is collect 15 rings. This should be a formality. There we go. I'm gonna slow myself down a bit because it's starting to get real fast at this point, the 5th stage. 200 rings on the dot! So, excellent! Emerald number 5 obtained! So now I picked up all 5 of the flickies in the last video, so I can move on to the second area of this level. And as I remember it, it's meant to be a point of no return, but you can actually return to the first area fairly easily. I think it's accessible right now, in fact. So there's this spinner here, and you remember there are some pillars I couldn't go through. Well, I'm going to end up on the other side of those pillars. There we go, and I just busted one of them. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up that life one more time, because, well, proper planning prevents piss-poor performance, and I'm expecting to get a lot of piss-poor performances against the later bosses, especially the one in Volcano Valley. But anyway, I apologize for taking so freaking long with that video. It's just that so many things happened in the Pokemon world, and as a rule, I try to keep Pokemon talk inside my Pokemon LPs, so that's the reason for the 3-week gap between the first double program and this here video. I apologize if I have made you wait, but I hope the wait was worth it, in one sense. Oh, Red Shield! This should be useful if there are any more flamethrowers. In fact, there are more! I was standing next to one right now, and it's a good thing that I fought against the slope, because had I let it carry me all the way down, well, I would have gotten owned by the flamethrower there, and that's something I want to avoid at all costs, since I want to keep my rings for when I find Knuckles, wherever he is. I don't remember it because I haven't memorized all of their locations, to be honest. I just hope he's not too well hidden, else I'll just have to skip it. Not that that's a problem, I'm still only in the second zone. There's still plenty of time left to, you know, find the remaining emeralds, though they're going to get a lot harder to find as I progress in the game. And, wait, am I forgetting something? Yes, in fact I am. What's behind this little passage there? Oh, it's the answer to a one-way, so now I can head back easily to the beginning of the second part from the end of it, and now here we go to the third and final part of this act. So I've gotten a few comments about how the Genesis special stages are really easy and I shouldn't bother giving people advice. Well, those special stages, well, I'll be honest, they are really, really easy. But if you mess up badly on one of them, which can happen every now and then, you might actually miss the target by a few rings. Not more than a few. Is Knuckles there? No, it's just a shortcut to somewhere in the second area, and yeah, there's the exit that leads to the third area, so I'm gonna head back there. And yes, while the Genesis special stages are really easy, they're still extremely difficult in comparison to the ones in the PC version. In the PC version, it's like... Well, is there a passage there? First things first, I'm gonna take out that B so that it won't cause any troubles. Now I gotta time my spin dash so I don't end up in the spike balls. There we go, and here's Knuckles. Oh man! Now I gotta backtrack and find some spinners. Do I gotta go all the way back to the second part, or can I find some that are accessible in the third? No, that's certainly not gonna be that way, because I can't climb up those stairs while spinning, so... Oh! I don't have to backtrack as much as I expected, because there are two spinners right there. So we've got to be careful with those spike balls. And here we go. Let's try our hand at Chaos Emerald number 6. And I expect it to be a little bit easier than the last one, since it's a Knuckles stage, though I'm starting to get really fast there. I gotta take every opportunity I can to slow myself down a little. Oh, come on! You mean I had to jump through... Oh, man! Those are some pretty crazy jumps you're asking me to do. Sure, in the Knuckles stages, the mines are all in a cluster. Oh, man! But... those clusters are starting to get absolutely crazy. I can't jump that far even if I tried, and now I'm missing a lot of rings. 107 rings after 2 sectors? This is not good. I gotta go... Oh man, why did I jump? I didn't want to jump, I assure you. I wanted to take the opportunities to slow myself down. And 157 rings, this is a fairly pitiful score. Had I messed up once or two more times, I would have missed the target. See what I meant about if you get really unlucky, you can actually miss the target by a few rings? Oh no, there's nothing there, but this is exactly what I meant. Now the Saturn version is known to be a lot harder in terms of special stages. Those are the same half-pipe stages as those from Sonic 2, but there are mines all over the place, and the mine patterns are even crazier than in Sonic 2, if you ask me, though it's all a matter of opinion. In the PC version, though, there are no mines at all, so you just have to collect rings, and it's a very easy task with no mines around to mess up with you. Now, hopefully, I'm collecting rings to reach special stages for the last time. I know that either Tails or Knuckles is in this area, though I don't remember what I have to do to find them. I guess I'll just figure it out as I get there, as I've done several times before so far. And as I was about to say, the Saturn and PC versions are only distinguished by their special stages. Everything else is the same. The soundtrack from the Genesis version is different from the other two, but it's identical from the Saturn to the PC version. The only differences are the special stages, and in the Saturn version you even get a nifty little animation of Tails or Knuckles taking you to the special stage. I'm not ready to get down there yet because there's a jump that I have to jump over those spike balls. It doesn't look too tricky, but for some reason I messed up quite a lot of times trying to make that jump, even though it's a really easy one on paper. So if you thought of me as some sort of gaming god, well, you can stop thinking that way right now, because I'm warning you, I'm not that good at platformers. The ones I look good at are those I have a lot of experience on. And this one, I have less of said experience than in, say, Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario Bros. 64, that kind of thing. Okay, all 5 flickies are obtained, and I didn't see Tails or Knuckles. No, I'm going to backtrack, because I'm absolutely certain that one of them was in the first area, and I think there is a corner I haven't explored yet. This one here, oh, this is easy, just bust through those pillars and grab the shield. And yes, I remember now, it's that way, so I'm going to take care of the last emerald next time.